Is it not going live? There it goes. Hello there, guys. So today is the my first monsoon awareness party, or project today. So let's get started. If you guys are having a good day, I'm glad to hear that. Before I actually do get started, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, give the video a thumbs up, share with family and friends, and don't forget, go ahead and post the Discord server, and don't forget to check out our Discord server. It's a really good weather community. And if you when you join, don't hesitate to talk to any member, any staff member. It's really nice there. Here we go. Are we ready? All right. You ready, Ghost? All right. So, anyways, here we go. Monsoon awareness and discussions. What you need to know about when visiting the Intermountain West during the summer. The reason why I'm doing this kind of early for this year is because usually every year I usually do it sometime in April or from May, and I like to cover it 3 times a year, so that way people are aware of what the monsoon can do. But so my next monsoon party or discussion I'm gonna have is gonna be in June 15th, I believe. So yeah. So the other reason why I'm discussing monsoon awareness is probably some of you may be visiting the desert Southwest, like Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado. If you guys are planning on visiting these states during the summer, you should be aware of what kind of weather we will be getting. Alright, here we go. Let's ask ourselves, what is the monsoon? Monsoon, meaning Muslim, Arabic for season or seasonal wind, is a seasonal prevailing wind that drives moisture to subtropical regions. This weather event occurs primarily during the summer months from June to September in the northern hemisphere and subtropical regions in the subtropical regions, and December to March in the southern hemisphere subtropical regions. This particular weather event has its own dangerous components. Yes, you heard that right. Surrounding from flash flooding to severe outbreaks that can occur when conditions are ripened or perfect enough for these events to happen. So, what severe weather hazards does the monsoon have? Okay, well, here we go. Well, unlike severe weather season, it is more focused on the Intermountain Western region of the United States and pertains these events: flash flooding, hail, damaging winds, and tornadic events and behavior. So as you may know, this weather phenomenon has its own severe weather components that many people are not aware of. Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys. On the next slide, we'll be showing a series of photos of what this weather pattern can do. Alright, so this up here was a hail event, and that's not snow, guys, that's accumulating hail that occurred in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. And during this event, we had a really strong monsoon season that year too. It was in 2013, during like the first couple of weeks of the monsoon season when it started. So this was in 2013, and as you can tell, I'm still looking at this picture here. That's a lot of hail, guys. That's a lot of hail. I mean, come to think of it, some of my weather buddies I've been talking to said they've never seen accumulating hail before. So that right there is pretty interesting. Yeah, again, that is not snow, guys. That is accumulating hail. On your upper right hand corner, you got a tornado in south central New Mexico, actually near Socorro. This tornado was an EF2, the strongest, and occurred during a severe thunderstormy afternoon that we had during the monsoon season. This tornado occurred also in 2013, and during the time this tornado occurred was in the middle of the summer, so around July when this tornado occurred. Now, down to your left-hand corner, on the bottom left-hand corner, you got yourself a haboob or dust storm. This was in Tucson, Arizona, just in the southeast suburbs of Tucson, and this particular photo is a lot older. This was taken in the late 90s, but as you can tell, you see this huge brownish colored wall of dust clouds. That right there is a windstorm. That's called haboob. These are also very common and also frequently associated with the monsoon. Then your bottom right hand corner, a massive flood event that occurred in Colorado in 2014. It's another one of those incidences where a big thunderstorm went through the area. This is just north of Durango, and a big storm came through and dumped a lot of rain, a little bit of hail, but dumped mostly just a lot of rain. And as you can see clearly in the middle of the picture here, there's a little rotary right here, and you can see there's water flowing right over it. So, again, this is just some of the pictures that this weather pattern can produce. Alright, let's go to the next slide. Alright, so flash flooding is going to be our first topic. This is one of the main threats what the monsoon has. Reports of flash flooding occur very frequently with the monsoon. So even though this is the main threat, it is still best to have it out there, knowing how frequently it occurs. Now hailstorms. There has been plenty of hail events with the monsoon as well. You can probably experience a good number of these storms during, especially the early months of the monsoon season, usually early summer season. Due to higher sun angles and warming temperatures throughout the early parts of the season can usually result in pretty dangerous hail events. Now we're moving on to tornadoes. Tornadoes are definitely not uncommon with the monsoon. Yeah, you guys heard that right. You did hear that. Tornadoes do happen during severe monsoon outbreaks. People claim that tornadoes don't occur in the Southwest, but that's a myth. There has been plenty of EF1s and EF2s that have occurred on rare occasions, and rare occasions EF3s. The reason why these tornadoes do not get reported is because of the nearby mountain terrain and not enough radar coverage in the areas these tornadoes occur in. So if you happen to be in a severe thunderstorm, be on alert for tornadoes that could potentially develop. Alright, moving on to the next slide. Windstorms are haboobs. Another common thing with the monsoon is windstorms. Again, that's another common one. These often get reported when a nearby thunderstorm produces a strong outflow boundary that can create dangerous windstorms and dust storms. These dust storms have an odd name which is called haboobs. And no, we're not talking about what you think we're chatting about. That's not even close. Haboobs are these massive dust storms that create very low visibility and wind upwards up to 125 miles an hour. Yes, you heard that right. That's Category 3 strength hurricane speed right there. If you spot this type of storm approaching you, please take shelter immediately. These storms can suffocate your lungs with how much dust they create, plus debris and other common things that occur with these storms. Alright, lightning. Many people don't realize the monsoon has dangerous weather, but I will tell you, lightning is another hazard this weather pattern has. Even though there has not been many reports on lightning injuries during the monsoon, it still can be very dangerous if you're outside during a thunderstorm. Always remember, lightning can hit any object at any given minute, so please be safe. Yes, because lightning can hit anywhere, like literally. So as you may have noticed from the previous slides that the monsoon has a lot of different weather events inside one big weather event. Let's look at a tree trunk, for instance. A tree trunk may just look like a big log, but look closer. Do you see the layers that are inside that log? Also, another analogy you see is a box, and assume it's just an empty another box. Well, what do you get when you open a bunch of other items inside? The monsoon is just has the same principle. It is a weather event that may just look normal from the outside, but the inside is where it has all of its components. What is the purpose of monsoon awareness? I bet you guys are wondering, why is monsoon awareness important? What is the purpose of it? Here we go. The purpose of monsoon awareness is to let local residents of the hazards this weather pattern has. It is also used to let outsiders like tourists know the exact same thing, or people who are visiting the Intermountain Desert Southwest. The threats this weather event has and its effects on others. Let's say there are a few families who want to visit the Grand Canyon during the midsummer camp, but are unaware of the weather patterns in that location. Well, it is best that they know the long-term meteorological scale of weather patterns that occur there, and thus making sure that they are safe. and know the consequences of the types of weather that comes to the Grand Canyon, whether positive or negative. We have a couple more slides here. So monsoon awareness sounds great, but how much a state does it actually cover? Well, we're going to find out. The monsoon event itself covers these following states: Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, most eastern parts of California, and southern half of Wyoming. Which covers, this is a typo, I mean, it was supposed to be 25,000, which covers about 25,000 square miles of a state. The population this awareness also covers is an estimated 40 million people plus tourists who come and visit the Intermountain West. Alright, here we go. Alright, I think we're hitting the summary here, guys. We're about to end this stream here in a minute, but I'll probably communicate with some members before I actually fully pop off on this. So not only the monsoon considerably has its own hazards, it also provides much needed water to drought-stricken areas. So if you are planning on coming to the mountain to visit the Intermountain West, to see the beautiful desert oranges to the mountains of green, please take caution in the summer's monsoon outlook. It just may protect you and loved ones from a deadly weather event that could strike at any given moment. And the next slide is going to be our monsoon forecast. Forget the rest of that, guys. I didn't get my monsoon forecast up yet, but this is the last slide for right now. Let's see if anybody's seen anything. Hey there, Carly. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Well, it looks like we only got 2 members viewing at the moment, so I'll sit here and wait a minute. I hope your day's going well, Carly. Glad to see you watching the stream. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys really did get a kicker out of this. Like I said, the monsoon does, while I wait for Carly to reply, the monsoon does have a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't realize. And so people that are not aware of the monsoon during the desert Southwest, it's best to let people know what's going to happen. I'm about to sign off here in a minute, but when see if Carly gets back to me here. She's probably the only one that's actually watching the stream right now. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to type it because it's faster. It's good. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it of the monsoon. Also, we got another video here. It's pretty much it of the monsoon stuff, guys. I'm gonna say I'll sign off with this. If you guys did like this weather video, it wasn't a forecast video. If you guys still happen to like it, and you have any interest in the monsoon, subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, share with family and friends, and don't forget to join our Discord server. If you join our Discord server, we'll have more information there about monsoon awareness in the server. So, like I said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Like I said, it's a brief stream, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And should I sign off? Hey, should I sign off? I'll be right back, guys. Let me mute for a second. Oh, Mars Cannon is here. Hey, Mars, how you doing? I'll be right back, guys. Guys, so I actually got some spare time. But before I do sign off on the stream, I'd like to show you guys some wicked monsoon pictures in the desert Southwest if you guys are up to it. Let me pull them up on here. I'll be able to pull some pictures up of some crazy monsoon flows in New Mexico and Arizona. First, we're gonna start with some really nice severe thunderstorms. Right, you ready, Ghost, for this? So, okay, so here we go. So, severe thunderstorms. Don't mind my typing, guys. Severe thunderstorms in the... Okay, what do we got here? So, let's pull up some really good pictures here, guys. So, as you can tell, all these photos that I will be showing you, displaying to you for the next 15 minutes, I'll just start off with some severe thunderstorm photos. Clearly, you can tell that's Arizona, because Arizona has saguaro cactuses that usually grow there. But, if you look, you can see... let me get my epic pen out real quickly, guys. I forgot to get that out when I started the stream, but I had only a couple of minutes to get ready. Okay, so... Excuse me. Epic pen takes a minute to open up here, so just kind of hang tight. And the stream may freeze for a second, so just be ready. Aha! There you go. Okay, so let's look at this picture. This is it looks like an older. It's a really old picture. You can see the lightning right there. And you can. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Something's messing with my throat. Hey, Weather Republic, welcome, buddy. How you doing? Yep, and we're talking about the monsoon. I'm just for the rest of this video, I'm just showing some pictures of the monsoon to see what kind of weather it produces. So again, just to reiterate, wait, wrong color. Reiterate, this is a thunderstorm in Arizona. This is it looks like a really old photo. Only way I can tell is by just the quality of it. Let's scroll down and see what else we have. What else do we have? Oh yeah, check this one out. Kind of a really wet and damp thunderstorm right there, as you can tell, because you can see by the cloud line right there. Oopsies. But check this out. So, as you guys can tell, that's one of many things the monsoon has when it comes to severe weather. Whoa. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to see. No, that's not the desert southwest. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, look at this, guys. Look at this. Kind of a classic supercell structure. That and you can tell this is the desert because of the ground. You see that, Ghost? So up here, kind of a classic supercell structure right there, guys. That's pretty neat to see. Especially during the monsoon. Let's see what. Ooh, shelf cloud. Check this out, guys. And again, you can tell it's in the southwest because of the biome. This probably could be New Mexico, but still, check out that shelf cloud, guys. Look at that. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? It really is. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I really do. Scroll down a little, see if we can find more of wicked photos like that. Let's see. I don't know if that's in the southwest. It's hard to... Yeah, that is in the southwest. You can see the mountains way out there. You can barely see the mountains, but yeah. Look at that. Another shelf cloud. Wow. Guys, if you guys do intend to visit New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, be ready. And not just those 4 states, but Nevada also gets impacted by this too. Parts of California. So, let's see what other pictures can we pull up. Oh yeah, look at that. A classic supercell right over a desert biome. I don't see that every day. You can clearly see that's a shelf cloud, guys. That is a a shelf cloud or either a wall cloud. And look at the bluish color that this thing is producing. So a lot of people say that blue colors or green colors in a thunderstorm like that are usually signs of severe weather. So this blue color you're seeing right there could either be hail, really strong winds that are about to develop, or a lot of lightning, or even possibly a weak tornado or two. So once again, as you can tell, that green blue color you guys are seeing there definitely tells you that tells you the storm is severe. Let's see here. Oh yeah, check this out. This one looks like it was in Phoenix, Arizona, and again another wicked lightning strike captured there, and then you can see the huge overshooting top there, and then at the base there, and then you got the rain shaft right there, right around the lightning is surrounded by. And then here's some more photos. See if we can find some other photos. Yeah, it's not that good. Let's see. Oh yeah, so here is another one, and I'm pretty sure this is also in Arizona. You can tell. You see those boils there? See those little bubbles underneath the cloud? They look like pockets. That tells you how heavy that storm really is. Again, another wicked lightning lightning strike shot, and yeah. But as you can clearly tell, the monsoon does have pretty wicked storms, and you can definitely see that they are wicked storms. Here's just a picture of more of like a classic thunderstorm, but you can see the envelope right there, and then the bottom. See who else joined? Oh, okay. Alright, so, what about 10 more minutes ago? I'll keep showing you some more pictures if I can find any, come across any. That's a pretty good looking thunderstorm. Kind of a little bit on the drier side compared to your original typical garden variety thunderstorm, but it is producing rain, as you can tell right there. It's producing a lot of rain. Well, let's pull up a couple more. And here's the infamous. I just want to show you guys this real quick. The infamous monsoon picture. This was in Phoenix, Arizona. This was a big storm that just came through, and if you guys can see that, you can see the rain shaft in the middle, but you can see the gusty outflow winds that this thing has. And then, of course, there's the base right there. Pretty intense looking storm. An infamous monsoon picture that really grabs a lot of people's attention. And it is pretty neat to see a storm like that right over a pretty large city. And here's another good picture. Again, you got some scud clouds, some hanging low end clouds right there. You got lightning right there, and then the whole rain shaft surrounding it. Of course, classic lightning surrounding rain shaft. Rain shaft surrounding lightning type picture. Again, you can tell it's the desert just by looking at the biome there. Always make sure to note that. This looks like this was also taken, I believe. No, this picture is not very clear. Yeah, this is in Utah, but because the picture is very bright, it's really hard to see the actual clouds. You can see the lightning bolt right there, but you can't really see the clouds too well because of how bright the picture is. And here's another older photo of a shelf cloud developing right over Arizona. Look at that. That is legitimately a shelf cloud. This is pretty awesome to see. See if anybody's. Alright. A few more minutes to go, guys, and then we'll jump over to my server if we have a Q. If you guys want to join the Q&A for a minute. If you don't want to, we'll just jump right over to our normal VC then. Let's see. Oh yeah, check this out. Again, you got some scud clouds developing right there, and then the rest of this thing is kind of low hanging too. Wow, this is gorgeous. Let's see if it was alright. Let's use the rest of the. Let's go ahead and pull up some actual tornado pictures. Desert. Tornadoes in the desert south. Alright, let's see what we got here. We may not get as many pictures here because tornadoes are kind of more rare in parts of the Southwest, but you'll still see some good photos. Alright, so let's first start off. Maybe what we could do is we can probably pull up dust storms. That's probably maybe a better thing we can pull up. I'll pull up a couple pictures of tornadoes, and then we'll pull up some more pictures of these dust storms, because I know you guys are probably itching to see that. So, let's see if we can find any tornado photos, though. I don't think, yeah, it's not a desert biome. Okay, so here we go. It's got a funnel up there, and it's got a rest. This is probably more a high-end land spot or a low-end tornado, but you can see. And the only reason why I say it has a tornado because it has a little bit of a funnel there. So the funnel usually tells you that it's not sure if this is a dust devil or if it's a land spot or a tornado. I can't really tell because there's like no clouds. I can see the ground is shadowed out a little bit, so maybe this is a land spot or a tornado. I'm not actually sure. Sometimes people pull with dust devils and stuff. Let's go back here and see if we can find more good-looking photos. Oh, look at that! A little tiny funnel cloud right over Phoenix. Wow, that's amazing. That's a neat shot to see. There's another one. Another funnel cloud trying to form over the desert. Oh, yeah, and there's this one infamous picture I really want to show you guys. I don't know if it's... Oh, yeah, the infamous desert tornado that has been... This picture is very famous for the fact that it is a tornado in the desert, a really strong landspout. And the crazy thing about this particular landspout or tornado, there is actually no clouds above it. So I find that quite interesting, really interesting. That's how this storm is turning out, or that landspout turned out. Okay, let's see. That looks like the desert, southwest. Let's see. A pretty broad-looking tornado. Definitely not. It's definitely not a wedge tornado. I'll tell you that. But it definitely. I don't even think this really. It's hard to tell with the sky up there, but maybe that's probably just another dust devil or a false tornado. Of course, like I said, there's not very many tornadoes really in the desert southwest, but we do get them. They do occur. Just trying to find more pictures here just to show you guys. And then we'll move on to that next thing, haboobs. Is anybody here? Alright. Oh yeah, so Weather Republic, yeah, we'll probably play my vlogs here in a little bit. Depending on how I feel. Let's see here. Oh, okay. That's a pretty little guy right there. And again, you can tell it's over the desert. That definitely that interesting kind of tornado because of the way it's angled. Let's see, maybe here looks like a really weak tornado trying to touch down, but because of the mountains right there, it makes it really hard for it to be able to do that. This is like a pretty wow. That's pretty interesting. I can tell this is what the desert southwest looks like when it's been rained on significantly. So that's probably some mountains. But that looks like a really good looking. Ooh, yeah, that looks like a really good funnel. Oh yes, there's another infamous picture, one in Eagle Nest, New Mexico, that had occurred within the last decade. This is a tornado, and it did do some damage to some of the nearby properties and small farms and stuff. It went right to the heart of Angel Fire, New Mexico, and it did destroy some property. Oh yes, now we're starting to get some good pictures here. This was taken in Socorro, New Mexico. So this was another tornado that occurred in the state of New Mexico itself. Um, this was taken back, I believe, at the same age. I believe at the same age that this this picture was taken right here. This, I believe, it was the same time this one was taken, but I can't really say for sure. Um, but yeah, look at that. I mean, we get some pretty good, really good storms with some of these, really good tornadoes with some of these storms. I can't say if it's part of the desert Southwest or kind of sub-inland. But anyways, yeah. So that's basically one last thing I want to show you guys, and Arizona dust storms, because those are pretty much dust storm. I just want Arizona dust storm. Okay, here we go. So I know you guys probably want to check these photos out. So here's a couple more series of photos I'll show, and then I'll be heading off for the night. But whoa, wow, you see this? Now there are no thunderstorms in the area, but you can definitely see it's a pretty nasty looking, oversized dust cloud that's kind of looks like right over I-10. It has to be Interstate 10 right there. And of course, going down, let's pull up some really good photos. Check that out. Look at that. Wow. Engulfing that hole. And so you can see there's thunderstorms in the area. You can see that. But there's the huge dust cloud that these thunderstorms create. And they are really neat to look at. I'll tell you that for sure. They really are neat to look at. By the way, these dust storms can have winds upwards 130 miles an hour. So if you guys stop and capture one of these, be careful, as they can create hurricane force winds. Wow, look at that! Wow, it's amazing. It really is truly amazing to see these kind of pictures and what the southwest monsoon can do. Wow. Whoa. Look at that! Wow, I can't say that's New Mexico or Arizona, but it looks like Texas. And if it is Texas, wow, that's impressive. Wow. Yeah, see, guys, so I'm telling you, the monsoon does have its severe perks, severe weather perks, and just by looking at some of these pictures alone, you can see how wicked the monsoon really is. Ooh, check that out. Wow. I mean, just wow. I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, you can see kind of looks like a shelf cloud trying to embed in between the dust cloud and the cloud itself, but you can see how strong these storms can. And this definitely has to be 130 miles an hour right there, because that right there, that dust being that thick can usually, And bear in mind, guys, these dust storms, even though they occur, bear in mind that it rains in some of these areas. So when these dust storms pop up, there could be some wetter grounds that they may occur. So on that wetter ground, you can probably have like 150, 125, 130 mile an hour winds, picking up some of the top layer of dirt. So when these occur, especially if there is rain in the area, that tells you how strong and how bad these things really are. Because wet ground, you can't really get much dust like this on wet ground unless you have hurricane force winds, up to borderline tornadic force winds. So these dust storms, when they occur, are. Oh, do you need me? I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. one of my weather friends just joined. Another one of my weather friends. I just said hi, I just say, "Hey Ethan, how you doing, man? I'm glad to see you join. I'm glad to see that you joined the server or the the stream. We're gonna be doing some Q&A here in a little bit. Probably really soon actually, because I've been well into 30 minutes with this video. But I hope you're doing good, man. I really do. I'm gonna show a couple more pictures of these, and then we'll go ahead and go off to the Q&A session if you guys want to in my server. But anyway, so let's see what else we got here. Okay, now that is wicked. Wow. I mean, look at that, guys. It's just amazing. It really is amazing to see that. But see, look, I mean, look at this one. Look how thick that outline is. That definitely has to be 130-mile winds right there. So yeah, if you guys happen to be a path on one of these during this upcoming summer, one thing I will tell you is they will suffocate you. These dust storms can suffocate you, especially if they're thick like this. And the reason why is because the dust is so thick that you can barely see 20 feet in front of you. And if you still have bringing the path of one of these storms, you don't want to. You don't want to be outside when these things occur. Weaker haboobs, more ones like I guess more like that. You could take pictures and stand outside of it, but you still gotta be careful. But if they're more like this or even like that, yeah, you may want to seek shelter because or even like this, for instance, guys, because this right here really shows how bad this storm's gonna be. But guys, I am about to sign off. Also, probably show me 2 or 3 more pictures, and then I'll be signing off. I'll be heading over to my server. If you guys want to join it, feel free. Some of you who haven't joined it yet, it's a really good server. It's a weather server, so we talk about a lot of stuff. Here's a really interesting picture. Check that out. Wow, that is really wicked. I mean, just by looking at that, This one is pretty fascinating to look at. And you can see the architecture, so you can see that it is in Arizona. It is in Arizona. Just seeing by looking at the houses and stuff. Let's see if we can find one more good picture here. Wow, look at that. Wow. Okay, yeah, that definitely tells you. Wow. You can see. Wow, that's crazy. Ghost, look at this. You can see it all the way way out there. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see it extending way out there. Not sure which direction this thing is going, but you can see way off to your right there. You can see it just blending in there. That's why these dust storms can be unexpected too, because if they're miles away, they'll kind of blend in with the clouds a little bit, causing like an illusion. But alright, guys. Well, that's everything you need to know about monsoon awareness. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna be jumping over to my server now. We're gonna be doing some Q&A if anybody has any questions. But I hope you guys really did get a kick out of this. Let me see if anybody else. Let's see here. No, the monsoon last year during September because he was driving home from Arizona for a DJ game. Oh wow! I sent you all friend requests on Roblox. Okay, guys. All right, Weather Republic. Well, hey, yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, Ethan. All right, guys. Well, hey, I'm about to cut this off. We'll head over to my server and we'll do a little bit of a Q&A. And then we'll jump into a normal VC right thereafter. Alright, guys. It was nice talking with you. I hope you guys all had fun. Alright. We'll meet up in the server. Oh, and Carly? Yeah. Thanks, by the way. So, Carly, I'm sorry you can't join, but I hope you can soon. So you can chat with us during the, what do you think? During our server. But anyways, guys, I hope it was nice talking with y'all. Alright.